Hi, my love. Thank you so much for visiting my channel. I hope you're having a beautiful and an amazing day. This is a timeless reading for the collective. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Information to book a personal reading with me can be found below in the description box. We have the Seven of Wands in the reverse at the bottom of the deck here. And we have the Emperor with the Six of Swords, the Judgment, and the Ace of Swords, and the Four of Wands. So it looks like someone is dropping their guard, okay? If someone has been very guarded or defensive, this could be you as well or someone else. The Emperor could be a father figure. It could be divine masculine. It could be someone in some type of role of power or leadership. Okay, the Six of Swords is here, though, with the Judgment, the Ace of Swords, and the Four of Wands. I also feel that for some of you, this is a message to confirm that you are safe, that there is some type of power, authority, some type of protection that is ensuring that you are able to move forward. With the Judgment card here, this is saying that I feel like a decision has been made. There is something here that has been reviewed, okay, and the truth is out, okay? The truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth is out, and therefore something here is over, which is going to allow you an opportunity to move into the Four of Wands. Some of you could be celebrating a new home, a new job, but there is a new beginning here. I feel like this Seven of Wands is saying for you, or it could be a masculine, whether it's male or female, you or someone you are connected to. But it's like there could have been a lot of different things that were being projected, a lot of different battles that you had to fight. But it's like even after fighting all of these battles, it's saying that you've won the war here. The Nine of Swords is in the reverse. So there's a lot of fear, worry, and anxiety that is now being removed. I see the King of Pentacles here and the Five of Cups with the Ten of Wands. So, yeah, this is something that has been a difficult road. It does feel strongly like this is a reading for a masculine energy. Something has been unfair. The Ten of Wands is in the reverse, or someone has finally cleared their karmic debts here. The Page of Wands, the Tower, and the Nine of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups. So something very exciting, like really good, exciting news is coming in. If this is a partnership for some of you, it's like you're going to really feel as though you can like breathe. It's like you've been waiting to exhale. The Seven of Wands is here with the Nine of Swords. It's like some of you, if this is a partnership with a friend, family member, lover, whomever, there could have been a really, really just difficult time where there's a lot of different things that have been coming up against you. People, financial problems, health issues, projections, just a lot of things happening here. But we have the Emperor and the King of Pentacles. So the Emperor and the King of Pentacles is talking about someone who is definitely getting things organized. There's structure, there's logic. The King of Pentacles is someone who is, I'm hearing the word diligent with these two energies. Very diligent, very focused, very determined. So the Six of Swords is here, but it's saying the Five of Cups. Like something here, it was not easy at all. It was very difficult to still move forward despite all of the things that were actually happening in the background here. But the Judgment is saying that someone has had to be judged for whatever they've done or not done. And the Ten of Wands is here. Judgment is now saying that there is some type of stronghold, some type of battle, some type of karmic debt, some type of obstacles or challenges or whatever this is that's being removed. The Ace of Swords is here. So this is talking about new ideas. Someone is going through like some type of refinement now. I'm hearing you're going from survival to revival. Something here is finally coming together. The Ace of Wands is here in the reverse. And here's the Two of Cups. So maybe someone is getting clarity with the Ace of Swords in the reverse and the Ace of Wands in the reverse, the reason why they were carrying such a huge weight here. This is the breakthrough, the judgment. Like someone finally understands why they couldn't have a breakthrough, why there wasn't like a past or new beginning. Or this could be you. Some of you are finally coming to terms with why something did not manifest or why it was being delayed. The truth is now out about this situation. You have the Two of Cups here, the Nine of Wands, but someone didn't give up. They didn't give up hope in this situation. But there was something that needed to be exposed. Someone needed to be enlightened and become more aware. Yeah, the Nine of Wands is here and the High Priestess. There was something in someone's shadow, in their subconscious mind, in their past, something that was hidden that needed to finally surface in order for there to be some type of breakthrough. And like I said, if this is any type of connection, once this person has a breakthrough, or once you have a breakthrough, then the chances of you being able to work together with the Two of Cups and being able to celebrate, yeah, the Empress here, it'll be more likely to happen. Yeah, but see, the Justice is here in the reverse. Strong Libra energy with the Justice in the reverse and the Empress here. And then the Judgment is here. Something was unfair. And here's the Hermit with the Strength card and the reverse. Someone was very cocky, very arrogant, I feel. Maybe very prideful, but the Wheel of Fortune has shifted a situation. Some type of positive shift or change has happened where someone has been able to go within and find out what their weakness is in a situation. This feels like it could be a third party as well. I feel like someone on the outside looking in feels that it's unfair that a person has decided to be intentional about their life and perhaps a partnership. Someone feels as though it is unfair that a particular person has been chosen for something instead of them. Because we have the Strength card in the reverse and the Empress here with the Justice card in the reverse. This could be anyone. It could definitely be like an ex-partner. Yeah, the Three of Wands is here. So the Wheel and the Three of Wands is definitely saying that a very positive shift or change is coming in. Your shifts are coming in. This is something that has required a lot of patience. But the Three of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Empress, this is a lot of like really creative energy. But I feel as though, again, and this could be you, because there's a very strong masculine energy, and then this to me looks like it's more of a feminine energy as well. There's a feminine energy out here, I feel, who could be connected to a masculine. There's a need to go within to see either a weakness that you have or that this person has or that you both have. There's a weakness. There's a hole in your armor that is not allowing something to be balanced here. The Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, like someone is coming towards you. This King of Pentacles, someone is coming towards you with some type of plan. The Seven of Pentacles, a plan to invest, but you will have to understand something about a situation that has been happening perhaps in the background. I feel like somebody is saying, you know, it looks like someone is coming out of survival mode or coming out of a difficult time. Like someone could be rebuilding after loss. It's almost like a person saying, can you have a bit of grace and mercy? This is not someone who has bad intentions, but this is someone who has been struggling. Someone who has Seven of Wands, Nine of Swords, 7 to 9 years perhaps of like a karmic cycle of many spiritual battles. But in order for the war to be won and the Two of Cups to turn into the Four of Wands here, it's like someone has to understand The Ace of Wands is in the verse and the Strength card in the verse. Someone has not had the power, the spiritual power and or authority to move forward and to step into a certain role or position. Someone could be realizing with, you know, because it's like a spiritual energy, someone could realize that they haven't had like the feminine energy to help them to actually step into this divine masculine energy. Like the creativity, the wisdom. Yeah, the temperance is here. This is a balancing act here. And here's the Three of Cups. And we have the Three of Swords here with the Knight of Swords, the Five of Swords, and the Page of Swords, the High Priestess, the Devil. Someone has to go within and learn something about transmuting energies, balancing their energies. I just heard balancing their chakras. Someone's energy was completely off. Also, I feel like something, if this was a partnership, the polarity was off. Someone really wasn't aware of how to balance their feminine and masculine energy. So there is a positive shift that's coming with the Three of Swords and the Knight of Swords. I feel like someone has always made a lot of decisions that were rooted in their pain. And it's time to like let that go. Feels like someone could be carrying some type of anger or bitterness. The Five of Swords is here with the Page of Swords. Now someone is finally seeing the High Priestess and recognizing the Devil. Someone is beginning to recognize their own shadow. Yeah. The Devil out here, King of Pentacles, Capricorn, Aries energy. Could be any sign, Taurus, Virgo. Also, for some of you, there's a person out here who has been under some type of attack. This doesn't show up a lot in the readings because the majority of the audience here are mostly women. But for some, there's a man out here who has been attacked by another man. The Five of Swords is here in the reverse. Someone refused to stop watching or obsessing over a High Priestess. And someone out here who is heartbroken and angry and upset keeps trying to go towards a person to create some type of imbalance so that a union or reunion doesn't happen. Yeah, here's the Ace of Pentacles. So for some, there is like a third party energy. This almost feels like, and we do have the Emperor here and the King of Pentacles. This almost feels like a masculine who someone has been competing with them. And as I say, that here's the King of Cups in the reverse. Yeah. Oh my gosh. And the Five of Wands. Someone has been competing with a masculine that is going towards an Empress, a High Priestess. Someone could have started to feel very defeated and they went to a High Priestess to send some type of negative energy towards a connection, but it has been balanced out. This King of Cups in the reverse is upset because they're constantly trying to compete with another person because there is some type of exciting news happening within the lovers, within a connection. Yeah, so the Seven of Swords is here with the Page of Cups and the Tower. Someone tried to bind someone. Someone paid for some type of spiritual or like energetic work to be done to bind a person so that something would turn into a tower and it wouldn't actually manifest and become the Ten of Pentacles. So yeah, the Five of Swords is here. Someone refused to give up. So they started looking into getting the help, I'm assuming, of a High Priestess. The Three of Swords, somebody actually decided to go towards a High Priestess to cause some type of emotional pain, suffering, breakup, separation to happen in a connection here. And so the Knight of Swords, some type of negative energy or spirit was sent towards the Temperance. The Temperance is a person who has a balance of feminine, masculine energy. They have self-control. They do things in moderation. Earth angel type of energy. But it's balance here. So the peace, balance, and harmony, there was once in a connection where somebody was celebrating the Three of Cups. Someone sent an energy towards this connection because they saw that someone was celebrating. So it feels like while someone was actually invested in a situation, things started to slow down. The Knight of Pentacles is a really slow moving knight. So while something here, there was passion and emotions and fulfillment, everything slowed down because someone who refused to lose, who was competing with you or someone that you're connected to, they did something that was unfair. Because somebody wants this Empress. And like I said, we have the Emperor and the King of Pentacles in the reverse. This High Priestess here could be this King of Cups in the reverse. Somebody could have went to a witch or a warlock. But somebody went to a person to perform some type of energy work to try to sabotage a connection here. You have the Seven of Swords here and the Page of Cups. Somebody did something so that someone's love and their affection, it will be withheld. But the Tower is here. Some type of blockage to someone's emotions that's coming from a lot of envy is being eclipsed out. It's being removed. Someone was envious and jealous of someone's partnership or inheritance. Yeah, look. The Hierophant. The Six of Wands here and the Three of Pentacles, a partnership. A higher level of commitment. Someone's success. Someone's title, their position, their authority. But someone is still going towards the Two of Wands, Queen of Pentacles here and the Six of Pentacles. Someone is still going towards this energy, this abundance. For some of you, this is something related to work. For some of you, it's a relationship. For some, it could be both. And then we have here the Queen of Cups in the reverse with the Devil. We already have the King of Cups. So we have a King of Cups out here in the reverse with the Five of Wands. Then we have the Queen of Cups out in the reverse with the Devil. And here's the Ten of Cups and the Knight of Cups. So something is transforming, and this Knight of Cups is still going towards the Ten of Cups with someone. But the King and Queen of Cups out here with the Devil and the Five of Wands in the reverse. For some of you, the Queen and King of Cups, it represents you, but the energy that someone sent towards you was chaos, conflict, jealousy, envy, or whatever with the Devil. And it was supposed to turn this connection upside down. But the offer is still coming in with the Ten of Cups. Someone wanted to completely block two people's desires, their emotions, and affection for one another. Yeah, so that there would be an ending. Death. Very strong Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We do have a full moon in Pisces coming up with a, I think it's a total lunar eclipse. The second eclipse of this month. Yeah, the Eight of Pentacles is here. I feel like whatever this is actually has transformed a situation. What was meant to destroy something, again, because someone went within and figured out where the hole was in their armor, and figured out where some type of negative energy was coming from, this situation has actually been completely transmuted, and now some type of negative energy is being returned. See, the King and Queen of Cups is here in the reverse, but you see at the very beginning we have the Seven of Wands in the reverse and the Nine of Swords in the reverse. So someone was affecting the mind and the actions and the spirit or the energy around two people. It's these two people here. So this connection was turned upside down. Queen and King of Cups, like the love, the affection, whatever, it was completely destroyed because someone who was very jealous, envious, and obsessed and competing, okay, and trying to distort all of the energy in this connection to sabotage it in some type of way. I feel, yeah, the Ten of Swords is here. Someone wanted to sabotage and attack. It could have been the feminine and or the masculine here because there was an offer that leads to wish fulfillment, and something is moving forward. So what someone did is they created some type of situation, Ten of Swords, Two of Pentacles, so that everything will be imbalanced. And the Five of Pentacles, someone will be left out in the cold. Someone just tried to destroy the energy within a connection. But the World card is here, which is a completion. And then the Fool card is in the reverse. Someone is falling from grace for attempting to do this. The Chariot is in the reverse with the Page of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. And here's the Four of Pentacles too. So yeah, I don't think that this worked. If it was something that was affecting you, it's an energy it's being cleared out. Tarot reading. So like I said, Five of Swords with the Page of Swords and the High Priestess. Someone here could have tried to attack a tarot reader, or someone went to a tarot reader, a psychic or something like that. But see, you're guarded and protected. A lot of you are aware. Look at that. Copycat and catfish. You're aware that someone is trying to come in and deceive you, or to deceive your partner, or whatever this is. Codependency is here, and black magic with sexual fantasies and caught up. So someone out here is trying to appear as something that they're not, in an effort to mimic you in some type of way. This is someone, though, that is being caught up. Someone could really be lusting after you or after your person, and they're being caught up now for performing black magic. This for some of you could be like an ex that's still lusting over you. They don't want to see you move on, or you're connected with someone. They have someone that doesn't want to see them move on. But there's a person out here who is for sure, they want to remain bound to you in some type of way. They're codependent. They're stuck on your energy. Okay. They're being caught up, though, for trying to copy you or your partner. Because they're not who they appear to be. Also, for some of you, someone is getting caught up because the way that they are distorting the energy, they don't want you to appear as who you actually are, or they don't want your partner to appear as who they actually are. They're trying to distort a lot of the energy around this situation because this is to delay a connection from moving forward. The Queen and King of Cups is here. For some of you, this could be a couple. This could even be a group of people. Yeah. Somebody really just wanted to block something here and to have you trapped in some type of really nasty like energy that's not yours. But this is, again, something being eclipsed out. If someone realizes that like they weren't really in their right minds because of some type of manipulation, you may receive an apology from someone. But I just see you getting away from whatever this is. And someone is looking, they know what they've done to try to cause this Tower moment. You see it, the Seven of Wands here, the Nine of Swords with the Tower. This is an energy that someone, they sent out and they thought that they got away with it, but they didn't. They didn't get away with doing this. Sending this chaos, conflict, and this tension to this connection. They absolutely did not get away with this. This person is running right into an ending. Whoever did this, though, they refused to give up. The Five of Swords is here. This person refused to give up. They wanted to win. That's the reason why they went towards some type of like priestess or someone to help them to, you know, carry out this dark energy or whatever, this little plan that they had. Some of you, this is someone, yeah, they're watching and monitoring you in some type of way. Trying to watch and monitor your connections. But they've been exposed. They've been exposed for sure. I feel like someone knows also that something is headed their way. They know that. Someone could have even told this person. Someone literally could have gone to a person to perform some kind of work for them, And the person could have even told them, like, yeah, I'm sorry, but this is going to backfire. I think we attacked the wrong people. This is going to backfire on you. And now they're running like, what? I didn't think that, somebody's like, I didn't think that could happen. You know, someone's like, yeah, no, it can happen. Someone now is running away from what they did. Because I feel like, even, like I said, the person that told them to do this, it's like, yeah, I'm sorry, but this is backfiring. Someone's trusted practitioner, whoever, is letting them know that based on what they're seeing, they see a connection still manifesting. Which means that this energy is most likely going to be returned to the sender. So someone is not going to have some type of passionate new beginning that they thought. They're going to be stuck with this negative energy. And if this was like a couple that did this, their relationship is going to suffer. But someone just refused to stop trying to compete. And you know, trying to steal some type of connection from you. Someone is now stressed out. They're worried. They're actually feeling very paranoid right now about a failure coming their way. Because they see you going up. They're like, wait a minute. I thought that this was going to work. Yeah, someone is hopeless right now because they still see something manifesting for you. Or they will see it manifest sooner or later. Well, that's all I have for you guys. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Information to book a personal reading can be found below in the description box. Yeah, boundaries is here. You like enough is enough. Remember to always go within so that you never go without. And I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.